Hi, I'm Max.
Chris.
And I'm Joe, and you're listening to The Salad Bar.
In this day, it sucks to have bronchitis or anything that makes you cough a lot, because if you cough in public anymore, people look at you like you're Hitler, and it's not fun. You can't cough in public anymore. It's not a thing you can do. If you do,
You also can't sneeze.
yeah, you can't cough or sneeze. If you
Or
do,
clear your throat.
you can't even do that anymore. You do any of those things, and people just look at you like you're about to kill all of them. Off?
They give you the death stare. You better not have corona.
Yeah, when I went to the doctor and I only had a cough. I still got COVID tested. Just
That's
just
okay. That's good.
oh,
They're just making sure.
yeah, they're being cautious. I get that, but if I was out and I just cough once and everybody's like, "Oh, you need to go get COVID tested. You're disgusting. You should stay at home." I'm just gonna be like, "What? I need food.
Food.
I need food."
Well, I don't know. I can kind of see their point of view. It's a bad time to be outside right now. Unless you're in the country, then you're all fine and dandy.
Yeah. Us out in the country, there's no one for miles. Doesn't matter.
I mean, there's somebody right next to the road for me.
Oh, yeah, but out further west, where there's legitimately nobody.
Yeah.
It just
Just
doesn't
sand.
go outside and drown. I mean,
yeah.
On the topic of people being stupid in various ways, there's a lot of very, very dumb laws that exist that I know about because I don't know why, but I just do. In London's Parliament, in one of the acts or something, I don't remember what it's called, there is a clause that specifically states it is illegal to handle salmon in a suspicious manner.
What?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean?
Maybe you're fondling a salmon?
Am I not allowed to pet my salmon?
You're
suspicious?
It could be, I guess, in whatever year they made that.
I think it was like the 1800s. I don't know why it's a thing.
What were they doing in the 1800s?
You know those guys were crazy.
I don't know what they were doing in the 1800s. Probably crack. I really don't know.
You know, they had Coca-Cola back then, so...
Not in the 1800s.
I don't know. When was Coca-Cola made?
Not the 1800s.
Let's see.
Food and drug laws are another thing that's pretty stupid. I mean, at a point, they didn't exist, and people literally put cocaine into Coca-Cola, so...
Oh, Coca-Cola was invented May 8th, 1886.
Let's go!
Wow, alright.
Alright.
maybe that's what they made the suspicious salmon law about. You can't have salmon in a Pepsi plant or something.
A Pepsi plant.
You can't
Pepsi plant.
Drinks.
Oh boy.
Another law that Nebraskans know very well because it's talked about all the time.
Excuse me, Chris. Pepsi was invented in 1965.
Ooh, okay. Still better though. So another
Agreed.
Yeah, thank you. Another law that Nebraskans know about very well because it's talked about all the time is how it's illegal to whale fish in the state of Nebraska when we are the middle of the United States.
You never know.
There are no
try.
We can go to SeaWorld. We can try. I'm not gonna get any.
There's a SeaWorld in Nebraska?
I doubt it. I don't even know.
I don't think
I have
there
a
is.
I have a pond behind my couch. You want to come over and do some whale fishing?
Yeah, let's go whale fishing in your pond behind your house.
Oh yeah, we can go out on our little paddle boat and just go whale fishing.
Go whale fishing.
Find the snapping turtle.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of those in there too.
I thought you only had one.
No, there's multiple.
Oh,
Yeah, there's one probably as big as Grant.
One more dumb thing that I know about is in the state of Montana, which is already an insane state because they're fighting bears every other weekend. If there is a child under the age of 18 in the front seat of a pickup truck with no seatbelt on, you'll get fined upwards of $150. But if there's like 5 different kids under the age of 15 in the bed of the pickup truck, it's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't get a fine. You don't get it. It's completely legal. No problems at all.
That's very interesting to know about.
I don't understand.
I wonder what Montana's always up to get those kinds of laws in the first place.
don't know what Montana's on. I mean, half of them are bears and half of them are insane. So somewhere in the middle.
there's a
Crazy.
law that I heard about a couple years ago from Mississippi. Did you know it is illegal to have an ice cream cone in your back pocket on Sundays?
That's not that's not real.
No, there's good explanation on why it could be real though.
I refuse to believe that we made
I want to hear though.
The explanation is on Sundays, ranchers would steal other ranchers' cows by putting an ice cream cone in their back pocket, and they would herd the cows over to their farm.
Are you kidding me?
That is very interesting.
That's the myth on how the law came to be.
I never knew cows actually liked ice cream cones.
Cattle theft.
Yeah, grand theft cattle.
Okay. And theft cattle.
Ow.
Grand theft cattle. Nebraska.
So while I'm dying, I want to talk about somebody else who might have actually died. Kim Jong-un, depending on who you talk to, is dead.
How so?
He had a heart surgery a while ago.
And supposedly it was botched.
It might have gone wrong, and he might either be a vegetable, dead, or completely fine, but it just didn't go too well.
And people say he might have just disappeared like he normally does for like a couple weeks or something and come back randomly, but no one knows.
Yeah, no one really knows where Kim Jong-un is. He's just kind of somewhere, maybe.
Yeah,
I heard somewhere that he got the corona.
Oh no. North Korea doesn't have the coronavirus because they kill anybody with it.
So does that mean he's dead or not?
Probably not. I don't think he ever got it. It was just the heart surgery thing. And we still don't know. It's rumored that I think his daughter might be ruling over North Korea now. I don't actually know that one for a fact.
Well, hopefully she's a lot nicer.
It's the same family. They're going to do the same exact thing.
You don't always know that.
It's more or less like switching from Lenin to Stalin. It's not exactly going to go any better.
It might go worse.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah, they're
running
all the possible outcomes, and they're saying a lot of them don't look good.
Yep.
Oh.
So actually, for the sake of the world, I kind of hope Kim isn't dead right now, because that's not a good thing right now.
Nope.
No, I kind of miss him, though.
You're gonna miss Kim Jong Un.
Oh yeah, he gave us good meme content.
Oh my goodness.
Miss the memes.
Yeah,
God.
it's not because he was a crazy dictator. No, it's because he gave us memes. And right now, that's what I care most about.
Real
Okay.
more law thing in North Korea. It's illegal in any way to say Kim Jong Un in a negative way. If you do, they will find you and kill you.
Yeah.
Oh my Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, he's God over there.
Holy Kim Jong Un. I am now going to discuss school activities that you have to make up during the summer, possibly. Now, I know in our school, most of our activities have been canceled, but a couple of them, some of them, our sponsors would like to make up during the summer, such as our NHS program. We have I can't remember what it's called. Uh,
Uh,
Uh.
I mean, I can't remember what it's called, but
shame.
basically, we have all the new members and we bring them into our chapter.
Coronation? No,
We'll
that's
go with
not it.
that.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
It starts with an I. I don't remember what the word is.
Inauguration.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So basically, an inauguration of the new members and new officers, and we inaugurate them into office and into our chapter. That's going to happen sometime during the summer. Will the corona still be going on? That's a possibility. We don't know when it will happen, but it's just like graduation. When is that going to happen? We don't know.
I've
It'll
heard
be
some schools
sometime.
are graduating on Roblox.
I'm pretty sure that would be the absolute last resort because you're not going to get good frame rates on that. You're
There
just
is
not.
Dude,
there
I
is
would
exceedingly amazing and frame rate.
I would love
That's
to.
where you're wrong, Jimbo.
That
That's where you're wrong.
Could you imagine graduating in Minecraft? Just like
would be crazy.
your legitimate diploma is given to you in Minecraft as like a piece of paper that's just renamed diploma.
Diploma. It's got
They
like
get
education 50.
oh. They have a anvil on the stage that they built, and they rename it to the person saying diploma of.
They're making them as they go.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Just imagine that though. They got a lectern up there too. Oh. That is something. You have graduation that schools have to make up because they're not just going to let their students go away. They got to have some kind of program. But I've also heard rumors that we may not be going back to school in the fall
Oh.
because Nebraska here it hasn't spiked yet.
That's
It has not peaked. We're still climbing up and people around us want to open up, but we haven't peaked yet. And I'm concerned because I don't want us to keep going up. I'd rather peak, go down, slowly open things up, turn to
That
some normalcy.
did you hear Nebraska stated that they're going to let restaurants allow in-dine eating on May 4th?
I heard a lot of things about that. I've heard certain churches are now going to be hosting masses in church, public masses. I don't think that's a very smart idea, especially in places where it hasn't peaked. I think we should slow it down more and then start opening up. Because right now we're still on a rampage. It's still going up. The only way from here is up. There is no down yet. It's up.
Once the
So
infected cases starts to go down, then we can start very slowly to open things. But until then, we really shouldn't, because then we're just going to spike this thing even harder.
yeah, and I do understand the people saying, "Oh, you can't be closed forever. You can't be closed for May." I mean, the economy's got to open back up. I understand that, but you got to weigh out economy over human life. I'd rather choose a human life over the economy. I'd rather keep the deaths down, keep the infections down, so then the economy can come back up when we reopen.
We can rebuild the economy. We can't exactly rebuild, a couple million
Human.
people.
I know. And the economy is not actually doing bad right now. Dow Jones is still doing good. So I don't understand what the big rush to open up is. That's what I don't understand about it.
Yeah, I don't either.
But if they want to go ahead and open up, I'm going to go ahead and stay where I'm at and not go out in public. Because they're going to find out real quick that, oh, this was a bad idea. Because the cases will have doubled in a single day.
Yeah.
They're already doubling like every week. So I don't think it's a good idea to open up.
Well, I have good news about what's happening Thursday. My new computer will be arriving, and that'll hopefully promise faster editing and faster processing speeds for the salad bar, as well as I'm going to use that for college to help me take notes and manage my time. With the bringing of a new computer, I would like to create something for the salad bar, which is I am going to create a bloopers reel from our first 4 episodes.
Oh, God.
Already?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah, this is going to be comedy gold.
we do already have enough mistakes to start doing.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
take
I don't
so
know.
mistakes.
Doing pretty good. I don't know if bloopers reel's really necessary at this point.
It's funny
so. I think so.
because one time I sang our theme after saying, and you're listening to the salad bar. I went, do 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 do.
Only once. You've done that every single time since the second episode.
So,
You know, you should overlap all of them.
that'd be cool.
That'd be something. Just overlap them, see how exact you get. Pinpoint.
Well,
Pinpoint.
I had a joke that I heard a couple days ago. This was actually before we tried recording last week, this episode. So, why do you never? This is, by the way, this is a dad joke. Why
I
do you
love dad
never?
jokes.
Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Because they weigh a ton.
What, Chris?
They weigh like a ton.
Why don't you see them?
You're an elephant. Do I need to explain?
Why do you not see them hiding in trees?
Because they can't.
Because they're so good at it.
Wait, what?
It was a joke.
Yeah, I come on, Chris. Let's. You're taking it too literal here.
Don't understand your accent. I don't know what's going on.
But we live in the same region. We go to school together.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
What?
No. That's where I gotta correct you. We used to go to school together.
Now we go to online school together
Yeah.
without the interaction.
Yeah, you gotta get it right. Quarantine things, you gotta get right.
Just quarantine things.
Oh yeah. Okay, I wanna fill in a dad joke too. Then,
Okay,
what did one banana say to the other?
let's split.
That's a good response. That's a good one.
That's not what it is?
Not what it is.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I find you appealing.
Oh.
Do you remember the episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs is digging in the graveyard and he tries to remember something that SpongeBob said? And all his memory says is, remember, Mr. Krabs, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets.
Licking doorknobs.
I don't remember.
Well, it's
I
that
do.
it's the episode with the number 1 hat.
Nope.
No?
So why do you bring that up then?
Because in the times we're living in right now, it kind of might actually currently be illegal to lick doorknobs right now. So SpongeBob was right.
It's not really illegal. It's just highly not recommended.
No, it's practically illegal. You might get arrested for terrorism.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
Because people go to Walmart and lick random items.
yeah, they'll just like cough on it and they get arrested for terrorism.
You know,
Yeah,
in like the month of April, there's been a spike in terrorists because all the people licking stuff in Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
People are stupid.
Yep.
Hey, they want to use biochemical warfare. We'll use biochemical warfare too.
I was arguing with Joe at the start of this episode and I was talking about Pringle cans. And before I actually got into it, I asked Max if I should save it for the episode. And he said yes. So
Yep.
I saved it for the episode. And what I want to say about Pringle cans is they're too friggin' small, okay? You can't stick your hand in a Pringle can. Your hands are too big for the Pringle can. You can
At
get
least its chip to air ratio is like 90%.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter if I can't get them. I can get
I think that might just be a you problem.
I can get
I
like
tilt
the
the
top
can.
1/3 of the chips, but then I can't get the rest, and I have to tilt the can. Bo Burnham had a segment about this. He has to tilt the can, but then it's crumbs, and he just gets crumbs in his face and all over the floor, and it's gross.
Are you saying that you tilt the can into your mouth?
No, you just have to like tip the cans so the chips slide forward, but then the crumbs come out and they just fall on the floor, and it's just messy and it's everywhere.
By what you said, I was picturing you pouring them on your face.
Well, when you're at the last part of it and you try and eat like the chips at the bottom, you slide them down further, and then they just all fall out, and it's awful and it's bad time.
So why are you eating Pringles in the first place?
Because I don't care. Pringles needs to make their cans wider. They need to make the cans wider. Because Americans' hands are too big. We can't get the chips out of the can.
That's
Okay, I think there's more pressing matters than a freaking Pringle can.
I am very passionate about this subject, okay?
Okay.
You're very passionate about multiple things, and I never thought Pringle cans would be one of them.
It's definitely one of them.
Boy. Pringles cans, though. I have no problems reaching for chips in the Pringles can.
What?
I think you just have big hands.
I have normal hands. You have to have baby hands to get them in there.
Well, I do not have baby hands.
Too small. It's like the pickle jar thing. Like you reach in, you grab one, and then you can't get your fist out.
You stick your hand in a pickle jar?
That's absurd.
That's how the coronavirus started.
Use a fork.
That's an old saying.
But just use a fork.
No one actually does that. That's just an old saying, you geniuses.
Well, I sure hope nobody sticks their hand in the pickle jar, because all those pickles belong to the person that stuck their hand in there.
He's never heard of that saying?
No.
It's
I
supposed
don't hear of most of the things you say.
It's supposed to be a thing about like greed and like how greed will prevent you from succeeding. Did you legitimately think I just shoved my hand into a pickle jar just to get one and not be able to pull my hand
That's what
out?
you said.
Chris, You're a very strange human being. One of the most extraordinary human beings I've ever heard of.
I'm
And
not
that
insane. I'm
I
not.
literally thought you stuck your hand in a pickle jar.
Okay, anybody who watches this, you can comment on the video. You can tell me I'm not insane and that you've heard of that before.
Or
We-
you could just
But-
pretend that you don't know it and then be on our side.
No, because
Yeah. You could just do that.
I'm losing my mind. Can we move on?
We're actually
You
out of
said the
time.
pickle jar thing first. That's what set us off, is the darn pickle jar. Okay, so the quick and easy final topic of this episode is quarantine activities. I don't know what everybody has been doing, but I know what my family has been doing, hopefully. We've been playing board games, playing outside in the nice green lawn on the sunny days. It's been a wild blast not being in school and enjoying the outside air during this spring. But when it snows, hopefully it doesn't anymore, but when it does, it absolutely sucks because then there's nothing to do inside. It's just all boring. Thanks for listening to the Salad Bar today. Leave a like, and we'll see you next time.